Now list you live, you gentlemen, a while for a little space, and I shall tell you how Queen Katherine got Robin Hood his grace. Gold taken from the king's harbingers, as seldom hath been seen, and carried by bold Robin Hood for a present to the Queen. If that I live a year to an end, thus can Queen Katherine say, bold Robin Hood, I will be thy friend, and all thy yeomen gay. The Queen is to her chamber gone, as fast as she can wend. She calls unto her lovely page, named Richard Partrington. Come hither to me, thou lovely page, come thou hither to me, for thou must post to Nottingham as fast as thou canst dree. And as thou goest to Nottingham, search all those English wood, inquire of one good yeoman or another that can tell thee of Robin Hood. Sometimes he went, sometimes he ran, as fast as he could win, and when he came to Nottingham, there he took up his inn. And when he came to Nottingham, and had took up his inn, he calls for a bottle of Rhenish wine, and drank a health to his queen. There sat a yeoman by his side. Tell me, sweet page, said he, what is thy business or the cause so far in the north country? This is my business and the cause, sir, I'll tell it you good, to inquire of one good yeoman or another to tell me of Robin Hood. I'll get my horse betime in the morn, by it be break of day, and I will show thee bold Robin Hood, and all his yeomen gay. Oh, when that he came at Robin Hood's place, he fell down on his knee. Queen Katherine, she doth greet you well, she greets you well by me. She bids you post to fair London court, not fearing anything, for there shall be a little sport, she hath sent you her ring. Robin took his mantle from his back, it was of the Lincoln green, and sent it by this lovely page for a present unto the Queen. In summertime, when leaves grow green, it's a seemly sight to see how Robin Hood himself had dressed, and all his yeomanry. He clothed his men in Lincoln green, and himself in scarlet red, black hats, white feathers, all alike, now bold Robin Hood is rid. And when he came at London's court, he fell down on his knee. Thou'rt welcome, Locksley, said the Queen, and all thy good yeomanry. The king is into Finsbury Field, marching in battle array, and after follows bold Robin Hood, and all his yeomen gay. Come hither, Tepper, said the king, bow-bearer after me, come measure me out with this line, how long our mark shall be. What is the wager, said the Queen, that must I now know here? 300 ton of Rhenish wine, 300 ton of beer, 300 of the fattest harts that run on Dalham Lee. That's a princely wager, said the King, that needs must I tell thee. With that bespake one Clifton then, full quickly and full soon, measure no mark for us, sovereign liege, we'll shoot at sun and moon. Full 15 score your mark shall be, full 15 score shall stand. I'll lay my bow, said Clifton then, I'll cleave the willow wand. With that the king's archers led about, while it was 3 and none. With that the ladies began to shout, Madam, your game is gone. A boon, Queen Katherine cries, I crave on my bare knee. Is there any knight of your privy council of Queen Katherine's part will be? Come hither to me, Sir Richard Lee, thou art a knight full good, for I do know by thy pedigree thou springst from Gower's blood. Come to me, thou Bishop of Herefordshire, for a noble priest was he. By my silver mitre, said the bishop then, I'll not bet 1 penny. The king hath archers of his own, full ready and full light, and these be strangers every one, no man knows what they hight. What wilt thou bet, said Robin Hood, thou seest our game the worse, By my silver mitre, said the bishop then, all the money within my purse. What's in thy purse, said Robin Hood, throw it down on the ground. 15 score nobles, said the bishop then, it's near £100. Robin Hood took his bag from his side and threw it down on the green. William Scadlock went smiling away, I know who this money must win. With that the Queen's archers led about, while it was 3 and 3. With that the ladies gave a shout, woodcock beware thine ee. It is 3 and 3 now, said the King, the next 3 pays for all. Robin Hood whispered to the Queen, the King's part shall be but small. Robin Hood he led about, he shot it underhand, and Clifton with a bearing arrow he clave the willow wand. And little Midge the miller's son, he shot not much the worse, he shot within a finger of the prick, now bishop beware thy purse. A boon, Queen Katherine cries, I crave on my bare knee, that you will angry be with none that is of my party. They shall have 40 days to come and 40 days to go, and 3 times 40 to sport and play, then welcome friend or foe. Thou art welcome, Robin Hood, said the Queen, and so is Little John, so is Midge the miller's son, thrice welcome every one. Is this Robin Hood, the King now said, for it was told to me that he was slain in the palace gate so far in the north country. Is this Robin Hood, said the bishop then, as I see well it be, had I known it was that bold outlaw, I'd have not bet 1 penny. He took me late one Saturday at night and bound me fast to a tree, and made me sing a mass God wot to him and his yeomanry. What if I did, says Robin Hood, of that mass I was full fain, for recompense to thee, he says, here's half thy gold again. Now nay, says Little John, master, that shall not be, we must give gifts to the King's officers, that gold will serve thee and me. I thank thee for nothing, says the bishop, thy large gift too well is known, that'll borrow a man's money against his will, and pay him again with his own. What if he did so, says King Henry, for that I love him never the worse. Take up thy gold again, Robin Hood, put it in thy purse. If thou wouldst leave thy bold outlaws and come and dwell with me, then I'd say thou art welcome, bold Robin Hood, the flower of archery. I will not leave my bold outlaws for all the gold in Christenty. In merry Sherwood I'll take my end under my trusty tree. And get your shooters, my liege, where you will, for if faith you'll have none of me. And when Queen Katherine puts up her finger at her grace's command, I'll be.